Hey guys, we are going to be jumping into a little bit of more Viir Suum. Now, I mentioned this quite a bit in the comments as one of my surprisingly favorite mod lists for Skyrim in Wabbajack. I say surprisingly because it is Requiem based, and we all know what a challenge Requiem is for me. So, yeah, surprisingly, it is part or is one of what I consider one of my favorite lists. So here we are. So we're jumping back in. We're waiting for some things to update. Here's our character. Um I'm also trying to it's been a while. So we got to remember exactly where we are. We are in a place. Ah, now we know where we are. All right. We just I guess defeated um yeah, we just defeated the bandits. So this is the stuff that we have left. Ooh. Let's take that. So yeah. So now we have to decide what we're doing next. And I do believe, and then I do need to check some things. Because if I'm not mistaken, so shadows and scars. Shadows and scars, a key to her heart. Yeah. Okay. So we do have Amorous Adventures loaded in this one. And that is an extra that I added to it. But the cool part about it is it's you can have the clean version of it, or you can have the not safe for work version of it loaded. I'll have to double check to see which one I have. Um, but you also need all the animations and everything for any of that to take place. Anyway, Viir Suum, I don't believe has all those, doesn't have the O stem and everything. So, and it's not something we need to worry about. More than likely, I put the clean version on here as a result. But I think the twists and turns that it puts on a lot of the vanilla quest lines that you normally would have with these folks is pretty good and pretty cool. So that's why we have it added. So that's what we are doing. So we are here because with Janessa, she's looking at the page now. So we're going to find out that there's the bandits are located over at another point. Then we can go get that. And then we got to return the papers to Windhelm. Now, interestingly enough, and one of the things that we will probably end up be doing that we will see in other mod lists that don't necessarily use this quest line, the Morris Adventures, but do expand out what normally would be here. And it's interesting because with Janessa, you expand it out, you find out that, yeah, in the vanilla, you still end up taking her to Windhelm and working with the East Empire Company, right, to handle their pirate stuff and help her pay off her debt. So this is just altering it a little bit, adding way more stuff to it, and
The people of Skyrim
so it's
have
very
very
interesting.
dirty minds.
It's kind of
They
cool.
say the
So it
most
plays out.
innocent of things, and they
Now,
all get the wrong idea.
we might not keep Sophia with us
Suppose
the
you're a
entire
bit like
time.
that
I
as
am
well.
beginning to learn that maybe she isn't the best one to have around so at times. She does say some stuff that makes you wonder. So, how you keep from going under. Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right.
Found out his wife was Dragonborn, he wouldn't be best pleased. Men already constantly complain about being shouted at by their wives. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
can you imagine a
Yes.
Dragonborn woman shouting at her husband? That would really give him something to complain about.
Okay. Well, maybe we already did talk to her. All right. So what's next? All right. Get back the documents from White River. Oh, White River Watch. Okay. Um, before we do that, holy cow, look at this. How do we leave that behind? How do we leave that stuff behind? I'm just saying, man. How do you just decide, yeah, I can leave that behind? Alright, we just picked up a couple of leather boots. We have 72 leather? No wonder. No wonder. Alright. No one of those. Alright. What's 2 of those? Alright. Just want to see what can we possibly make. We can make a silver bow. What's her weight? I don't know. Okay. Let's see what we're wearing. So we're wearing that. And we're wearing the scale. Oh, 193. Oh. We're not wearing the elvish boots because we're wearing the. Why aren't we wearing these? Probably because they make more noise. And we decided, let's just see. You see, we can't wear the cloak. Alright. So we have a side right, side left, and the front left. Okay. Back right, back left. Okay. So we've worn everything that we can. We have disease immunity, poison immunity. Okay. And we are wearing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 rings. Ooh. I gotta be honest with you. I am not on board with that. There we go. All right. 8 is the limit. I know we have 10 fingers. Oh, look at that. Can't take all that. Unless somebody. Hey, Sophia.
What is it?
Do you have a what's the name inventory? You do not.
Time
Okay.
to move, I guess.
All right. Are you two the only two with me? Isn't Lydia? Do I have a Lydia? We'll have to come back. Oh. You see what I'm saying? There's too much loot to be left behind. All right.
You know what we should do? We should get drunk and have a big sing-song. No, a naked sing-song.
Ooh.
Yes, that would be fun.
Yeah. If you're all for it, I'm all for it. Oh my gosh. It's just killing me the amount of loot that we are basically leaving here. It's not okay. So what I got to do is we got to get on over to Whiterun and we got to sell everything. Everything. Or here's an idea. Buy a cart and travel around in our own cart. No, we can't do that. Oh. Wrong game. Yeah. You remember those? I remember when I was playing Daggerfall. And yeah, and it was funny because I would basically one of the first things you're aiming for or trying to get is a cart so you can just load it down. Load it down with all. Oh my goodness. Look at this. All right. Look, 72 meat and a leather curse. Okay. We are over encumbered. So, we need to. We should look at value too, but we need to look at weight and look to see what. Okay, we gotta give this sword over to somebody, all right, who's not us, and we got Aaron. Holy, we got to give these things. Why are we holding on to these things that don't belong to us? I got to give up 100. All right, hold on. All right, so we'll leave the Warhammer. Okay. For now, we'll leave. Holy cow. We've been brewing up a storm. All right, so we got 19, we got 38 pounds of cooked meat. I just want to point that out. 15 pounds of milk. All right, we'll share some of the food. All right, mammoth heart. We have 2 of these. I don't know what they do, but we'll find out. Okay. And yeah, that did add about 3 to our carry weight. Okay. We have 18 honeycombs. Oh gosh. Well, we just hurt ourselves. I'm not eating the giant's tail. All right, that was that one. All right. A briar heart. We're not eating that either. Restore Magica. Great. All right, let's see what else can we. Oh, we can lose a lot of this stuff, or we can just give this over to somebody so they can start training. We got 6 of these, 30 pounds. Our quiver is 6 pounds. Our coin purse is 5 pounds. Again, I'm not 100% happy. Just temporarily. We'll come back for it. If I remember. We have 4 water skins. Yes, and I know. You don't have to tell me. Okay, where are we at? Oh, that was enough. Okay. All right. First things first. Who's with me? All right, Sophia.
What's on your mind?
I want to trade some things with you, and I don't want to hear your.
Do I have a choice?
No, you don't.
Well, okay, but you owe me.
I understand. I understand. And I got no problems there, okay? The way I see it is you could use some of this stuff, okay? Yep. Okay. So we'll give you that. I'll give you those. I've not seen you do a lot of magic, but here. Okay. Here, take these two. It's not like I'm using them. All right. Now, food wise, here, you're lush. Take that. Take that. Um. So, I don't need all of these. I don't know if you're gonna use them, but you know what? Somebody has to. Here, take some milk too. All right. Yeah. And then, here.
Time to move, I guess.
Hey, wait.
Yes, I'm listening.
I have a gift for you. Oh, you don't have that option anymore? I, wait. I have something for you.
I could get used to this.
Yeah, I know, right? I just gave you a whole bunch of stuff anyway. Um, here. And here.
I would be more likely to get a better gift from Bellathor.
Ouch. That was uncalled for. That was
Yes.
rude. Hey, I need to trade some things
If
with you.
that is what you wish.
It is. Thank you, though. Thank you for your consideration. I want to have you. Here, take that. And then, let's give you some potions. Mm-hmm. Okay. Good enough. Alright, let's give you some milk. Alright. Let's give you some cooked meat. And let's give you a wedge. Not a wedgie, but a wedge. And let's give you some apples. And a baked potato. Okay. I should have given the spell tomes. All right.
Let's go.
Yeah, we're gonna go. Just a sec. Well, what? You think I wasn't gonna grab these back again? Right? We're heading to town. Ooh! We just barely made it. If I pick up one more thing though on the way, we're in trouble. All right. Let's get back. Mm. It's so hard to say goodbye to loot.
My parents were funny people. I mean, weird funny, not the haha kind.
Almost want to steal the horse. So what we'll do is we'll get in here. We'll probably have to stay the night. Nobody's gonna be open. And then we will look into selling off basically everything that we're carrying. I think I missed. I don't remember. Am I lost? Uh-oh.
And what might you need?
You trade some
If
things with
that
me.
is what you wish.
It is.
Let's go.
You look great, by the way. Oh, look, we might be able to sell some stuff right here. Did he say? Well, maybe not. He just disappeared. There he is. Hey, Jeep man.
Do you seek to make a purchase?
I do. What have you got
Take
for
a
sale?
look.
All right, let's see. We got the hunting bowl of chills. Um, how much money you got? You got 800. I got more money than you. I tell you what. Let me get rid of that. And I'm not trying to say anything about your kind or anything like that. It's just that, you know, I thought you might be interested in purchasing them. Okay, so I have not read these. Why would I want to heal? Caster heals the undead target by 40. Why would I want to heal undead? Okay, that didn't help us really because the things that I have to sell, well, actually, we'll sell that off. I don't want to sell this one, tell you the truth. $101, 63, not even close. Okay. Heavy Nord for armor. Why do I have heavy Nord? Oh, never mind. All right, so we want to sell this. We're not getting the total. We want to sell those. Okay, so oh, look at this. Fur boots, well made. Oh, excuse me. Wow. That just came out of the blue. So this one's better than this one. Do we need to basically hang on to our homeland? We do not. Okay. Hey, I've heard you've been running into trouble along the road.
It is all in this note.
Okay. All right, man.
May your road lead you to warm sands.
Yours too, buddy. Yours too. Peace. All right. So we'll move on. Now, if I'm not mistaken, we've added JK's Skyrim all-in-one, which would put some carts here. And as you can see, basically add some crates here that we can't basically see right now. But you can see in the crates and in the sacks, there's going to be stuff. There's also going to be a couple of additional crates over here. I'm going to assume, based on what's in there,
Do you think the Sabercats and Khajiit are somehow related? They do seem similar, except the Khajiits are more human.
that we've already gone through and looted them the best that
No,
we
I'm
can.
not going there. People get a little touchy when I say that.
And then I'm also assuming, yeah, see, we can take those and sell them now. And obviously there's more, but we've probably, yeah, looks like we get those already. So that's what the all-in-one JK Skyrim all-in-one, it puts those extra things there. And the only reason I added it is because JK was already added. It's just I added that so that when I use the lootable crates patch for JK, it needed that ESM for the all-in-one. So, and it also expands all the armorings, not all, but a lot of the armor stations where, like, say, Riverwood, Alvar didn't have a smelter. Well, he does now. And then over here, you can see this is all added by the JK stuff right there. What we're gonna do is we're gonna see what can we. I'm gonna expand that. Do I want to make and improve his sword? It's fine. He won't mind. Well, he better not. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing him a favor. I'm Alright, so the scale course, we need steel. One of the things, I mean, we can steal, but see if we can make some of our own. And we sure enough can. Oh, yeah, yeah, no. Alright. Nordic bow, Nordic sword, Nordic great sword. And then you can see, so. So technically, that was basically about all we can do here. Unless we steal, one of these, we're not improving anything. But let's see if we can make something real quick here. That's worthwhile. Let's go by value. What's the most valuable thing we can make? Oh look, we can make a crossbow. Yeah, not much else. Not much. So the most valuable thing we can make is the house car. Interesting. And then, yeah, there's not much here. Okay, so, and then you see this is all added here by the JK Skyrim, but you can see it's East Empire crates, right? Stuff here, and then stuff
Never
here.
work on a farm. They are always full of tools and hoes. Those hoes are a real pain to use. Never again will I do an honest day's work.
Now, I will say this. One of the things that I really appreciate, right, is not having, and I don't remember if I had to turn it off, but not having that animation for picking flowers and stuff like that. It's like, it's because it's unnecessary, right? You know what you're doing. You know what you're picking. You know you're picking up stuff. You know you're grabbing it. The animation isn't necessary. It doesn't enhance my gameplay at all. So I'm not sitting there going, oh man, man, do I miss that picking down and picking up the flowers motion there. And then so yeah, I really truly appreciate. You see here, look, cave back, the pelts there. I'm gonna take that because it's worth some money. Now there is or was there's a cache around here. I just don't know where it is. As long as I'm not stealing anything. There's a thieves cache that obviously we can't see or find because it's nighttime. And then to find it would just mean, we would just, somehow stumble. Was I behind the what's the name? Alright, we should just go inside. I was just going to show you that the thieves cache should be either... Oh, that's Lucia. There it is. You see, we've already got it. With Requiem, that little diamond there means empty. Actually, I've come to appreciate that. I'm never happy to see it, but I've come to appreciate it. So seeing that, instead of getting the words, empty or whatever.
Come on in.
Yeah.
Let me know if you need anything, or take a seat by the fire and I'll send someone over.
Oh, that's nice of you. Don't mind if I do. Trying to get sorted here. Oh, look, Sophia's. Hey, I'm just gonna grab
I
that.
have noticed that there seems to be a trend of
15
women
gold,
wearing subtle amounts of
I enjoy
warpaint
this
on
work
their
well
lips
enough,
and around
but I'm
their
ready
eyes
to
and cheeks.
retire. I've been thinking of selling the into
They don't look
Isolda.
attractive.
Anyway,
yeah?
what do you need?
What I mean is, does it make you look more attractive? Or did you not
Well,
notice?
have you heard any rumors lately going around?
Have you seen that shrine of Asura? They
No, I
say the
haven't.
Dark Elves built it after they fled from Morrowind.
Really?
Sight to see.
Wow. Wow. After they left Morrowind. That's crazy. Okay. Well, look, I'm kind of looking for a room. You got one?
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
All right, thank you. Now what I find funny is I don't choose this option anymore unless I really don't know where the room is. But it's funny that this is an option when she's going to do what she's going to do here. Okay, thank
I'll
you.
show you to your room, right this way.
You see what she did? I'm going to show you to your room. I didn't ask her to. So it's like, well, why? Wait. I'm going to take. It says take. I'm going to take. So why? Maybe I have enough gold. Woo! Oh, gotta take a drink of milk. Woo!
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
No, I'm finding everything I need quite easily here. As a matter of fact, woo! Thank you. You have a good night. I appreciate it. If it says take, I'm taking. Okay? Don't judge me. Don't judge me. Come on now. If it said steal, I would leave it. I'm not looking to steal anything. Ooh. Okay.
We'll drive out the storm cloaks and restore what we own. With our blood and our
Hey, keep the racket down.
take back our home.
Boo hiss.
Oh, save us, Mom. You still need to remove that blood stain from the incident. Of course, Mom.
Bloodstain? And then who's this guy? Traveling alchemist.
How can I assist?
What do you got for sale?
Take a look.
Oh, well, I don't think I need that anymore. But I'm gonna. You got poisons and you got stuffs. Anything worthwhile? Ooh, you got some wheat. I'm gonna take some off your hands, and I'm very appreciative of that. You don't have any rock warbler eggs, but you do have pine thrush. I'll take 3 of those, please. I will also take. I will also take your butterfly wing, your blue dart wing, and that's all you got? Okay. Okay. How much money you got on you? I don't know that I have anything you really want to buy off of me that's worth anything. Aside from my potions. Will I actually ever drink these? No. So they will cover some of the money I just spent. Thank you.
Until next time.
Yeah. Hey, safe journeys, bro. Safe journeys. All right, ladies. I think it's time. Woo, it's 3 a.m. Definitely, it's way past time. We can't even sleep the full because we got to get. Wow. I awakened feeling well rested. Nice. All right. Excuse me. Pardon me. Excuse me. I got a day ahead of me. We got serious days ahead of us. You better not be okay, nobody's harassing the old lady. That's good. Alright, we gotta get over here to Bellator. And then we gotta find okay, before we leave, don't let me forget. Before we leave, we gotta find Amryn and we gotta get up to Dragon's Reach. Alright.
Everything's for sale, my
Looks like
friend.
everything's on the floor.
Everything.
What's up, man?
I'd assist-
Hey.
I'd even buy one of your relatives if you're looking to sell.
Well, hey, I do have this.
That's a little
I
joke.
do have this. Yeah, no, never mind. It's okay.
Trinkets, odds and ends, that
Mhm.
sort of thing.
I'm looking to see how much. Oh my God, you got no money. You have absolutely no money, son. How you rolling like that? Oh my goodness, bro. Where did your money go, bro? Did we visit him already and take his money? But how you not? Yeah. How you not restocking, man? Well, guess what? We're gonna help you with the inventory, man. All right. Man, where's all our weight? Am I missing it? Could it be here? I don't. Okay. You take that one. All right. What did I sell you? I just want to. What did I sell him? Courage. Okay. Just wanted to make sure I didn't sell him anything that I can use. Look. I sell it to him for what, 3? He's selling it for 4,000. What a shyster. Bro, I'm not even feeling bad for you. I'm not even feeling bad for you for not having any money now. Alright. Man. You make life difficult, bro. Oh, look. Should I feel bad for taking the last bit of your coin? No. All right, man.
Do come back.
Yeah, do clean up. All right. Let's go over to what's her name. Let's go on over to what's her name's Arcadia's. So she can tell me that I have ataxia or something like that. She has a nasty habit of telling me.
Take a good look around.
Okay.
I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for.
I'm
If not,
sure
let me
too.
know. I might have it stored away. I
Fine.
have several elixirs for sale.
Oh, okay. So you're a healer?
Of a sort. I don't have formal training in the restoration school, but something just as good. Within these walls, I have all that I need to brew a potion for nearly any ailment. If I had a septum for every case of rock joint or whitbane I've cured since I opened this shop, I'd be a rich woman indeed.
Oh, okay. You ever think about returning back to Cyrodiil?
Why? Because I'm a proud citizen of the Empire? Because the Stormcloaks only want Nords in Skyrim? The Stormcloaks can rot in oblivion for all I care. I've lived in this city for 20 years. 20!
You also seem a little touchy.
Ah, so you're an alchemist then?
I'm not. I'm just looking. Ooh, you got some money. I'm just looking to make some money. And I have no problems. All right, fortified carry weight. I'm going to sell you this. I should sell you this because it's done deal. So I guess I will. I don't think I need that many honeycombs, so might as well sell you a bunch of them. I'll have to check to see if we have survival on or not, because I don't think it's required me to eat or drink anything. Is that all we can sell you? I think so. Oh, right here. What am I doing? Okay. Because we got more of those, so he sold the once one, but we can go back and get it. All right.
Come back anytime if you
Yeah.
need a remedy.
I will. Can I use your, what's the name, table? Your alchemy lab. Thank you. All right. So, right here. Boom.
It's a fine potion you've put together.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. All right, let's see what this does. Oh, I guess I can throw that one away. But if we come down here, blister wart and wheat.
If there's anything I can help you with, you have but to ask.
Why do we have so many wheat? Where did that happen? All right. What's this yellow butterfly wing do? I don't know, but I can throw that one away. Here, let's get up here.
I offer remedies for ailments both common and rare. Do let me know if I can be of service.
Oh, you can throw that one away. All right, so butterfly wing. All right. And then if we come down here, I think it's imp stool. Yep, restore health. I mean, because you can't really ever have too many health potions, right? And then I got to make some for the ladies. And since we still
I sell
have...
cures for all ills, and I'll be happy to serve you.
Ooh, serve me. I'm just saying, I was just thinking, you know. All right, so I'm not sure about the pine thrush egg. Nope, guess we can throw that one away. Hey, I am curious about this though. Oh, that thing's worth a lot too. Nope, guess we can throw that one away. Okay. Is it the? I don't think it's the tapanella. I think it's the imp.
You'll find tonics,
Do we have-
salves,
and I think
poultices,
we already
and
used
potions
those
on my
up.
shelves. Browse to your heart's content.
Yeah, see. All right, beehive. Okay. Hey,
We're one
Janessa.
of the same kind, you and I. I'm glad to have met you.
I am glad that you have are glad to have met me.
I offer remedies for
If
ailments both
that is
common
what
and
you
rare.
wish.
Oh, don't be. Why you gotta say it like that? Like all of a sudden I'm forcing stuff on you. I got healing potions for you. All right, man.
Lead on then.
Okay. What? All right, we got to go find Amryn. Amryn? Oh wait, hold on. We'll replenish our stock while we're out. You see, look at
Tired
it.
of bread and stew? Had enough of fish and
I
fowl?
need
Treat
Look at that.
yourself and your kin to a choice cut of steak or a
And then
tender
up here,
rack of
look at
ribs.
it.
Crafted by the great Aorlan, Main himself.
All right. Amryn should be walking around.
I ain't done nothing.
Yeah, you have. Why are you always drunk? Here, have a go.
Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart.
Yeah, you be good.
Sure, whatever.
Oh, see, look at that, man. Let's see if I ever feel generous around you again. And of course, there's Amryn. Hey, Broham.
You tried mercenary work?
Um,
Might suit you.
You know what? Tell you the truth, I kind of feel like I am.
You found it. I've
I
been looking
did.
for that blade for months.
Yeah,
You took on all those bandits yourself?
not by myself,
you.
but
Here.
I'd
my
help.
father had a favorite sword and shield technique.
Yeah.
Let me teach it to you in honor
Please.
of his memory.
Okay. All right, man. Peace.
Right then.
You go get your girl, man. You go get your girl. Tell her, hey, I got everything I need. Well, I don't. You tell her, says, you know what? I thought the sword was something I truly need, but what it made me realize is that the one thing I need most is you. You let her know, and that'll get you back. All right, Dragon's Reach. Let's unload this other sword. As you can see, we have problems. We have issues.
We are the children of man. Talos is the true God of man. Ascended to life.
Here we go. Since we don't have Lydia with us, that means we haven't. Are we going to get attacked here? You know what I'm talking about? This is where Aerolith confronts us. No one gets near the Jarl without my express. She doesn't confront us. Hey,
I
Imperial
serve
man.
Jarl Balgruuf as steward.
Alright, well, I have a sword for you from your daughter.
From Adrian?
Yeah.
Ah, this must be that weapon for the Jarl.
Yeah.
Poor girl. So eager to prove herself. I'll present it to Balgruuf when his mood is agreeable.
Okay.
Thank you. Please, take these few coins for services rendered.
Not a problem. And you're right about that. There are very few. Alright, let me get out of here because talking to you is bothering me.
Every moment of the day.
Look at this.
I'm
Hey.
waiting so that it will never stop me from trying.
Ooh, 500 gold. Hey, I already got. Maybe. Don't. I'll take the silver cup. I don't want to take. I'll take that silver cup. If it says, all right, I'm looking for a book. I'm looking for a particular book, and then we'll read it if we find it. One that doesn't say, all right. That's a plate. That's a plate. That's a goblet. All right, wait. That's one. You say I can take it, huh? I've already got issues. Wait, lost legs. Okay, that didn't do anything. Did we already read these? It'd be sure nice. That would be the one thing that is missing, right? Is that one
I've
clue
always
that
wondered,
lets you
since
in
when
and
people
lets you
die-
know you've already read this book.
They take their final form as they were when they died. If you die naked, does your spirit remain naked? I can't say a fancy roaming around either in Sovngarde or as a ghost without any clothes on. Well, at least not all the time.
Hey, when you want to, you let me know and we'll do it together. I'm not no. I'm not promoting it. I'm just not discouraged. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to let her be her. As we all should.
My lord, our provisions are running dangerously low. Our stores of meat, wine, and grain are all but depleted.
Purchase more supplies then. That's your job as steward, isn't it? Why do you trouble me with these details?
My lord, since Ulfric's Stormcloak's uprising, the cost of goods has doubled. I'll need more coin if I...
Excuse me, you eating that bread, man? All right.
Our coffers are nearly empty. I can scarcely afford to pay the guards. We need every one of them.
Sounds like Dragon Reach is in trouble. Whiterun's in trouble financially. I don't quite know how to help them exactly. Well, first you need to get rid of the mice. What the heck, man? What kind of? Oh, this is hilarious. I love it.
Terrible and powerful Talos. We,
Hey,
your
Lucia.
unworthy servants, give praise for only your grace and
Or Lucia. Or Lucia.
Chops and steaks fit for a Jarl. Come and see my selection of the finest ingredients.
You see this? Hmm. All right. How much? Part of me wants to. I got rid of. Didn't I get rid of all my stuff? All right. We got a Nordic axe. We got a. Which one? Why? Oh, frost. Oh. Great sword. We have an elven battle axe. Same weight. I'm gonna put it in there. I'm gonna put you in there. Against the undead. All right, we gotta. And then this is 186. This is 176. This is still 193. Mm-hmm. 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 Now, here's the danger of what I am doing and why I wouldn't recommend doing so. And it's kind of like, well, here's our chance to test it. Now, this is something I used to do way back when, and is you find like a crate or a barrel. A barrel is a little bit safer than a crate because sometimes the area, depending on how often it's supposed to refresh, but sometimes the area will refresh on you. And when it does, then whatever's in that container will disappear. It will go away. And then all of a sudden, so that's why it's kind of safer to, nope, right? So sometimes it is safer to not leave stuff in a container like what I'm doing right now. And but right now it's like almost feel kind of like I'm willing to take that chance because in all honesty, everything that I put in there, anything and everything that I put in there, it's
Bellathor is such a creep.
apparently
Said he would even buy me if I was looking to sell. Then he went on about selling his sister.
hmm.
And people think.
But so I put it all there because if we lose it, we lose it. No biggie. And yeah. And then so if we come back and it's gone, it feels like it's stuff that can be replaced. So it isn't gonna hurt my heart to lose it. Because, currently it's not anything that we're actually using, anything that we're actually intend on using actually. It's just stuff that we haven't actually sold or got around to improving much so that we could use it or try to figure out how, if, and how we want to use it. Rasad's tent looks pretty chill. Alright, so we got to get over here. At some point, it might make sense to try to get some animals. Get some horses, because maybe the travel will be faster. Because right now, we're not moving very fast. And that does get a little tedious. We gotta get over across this river. Fortunately, it is just this first encampment over here on the other side of the river. See, it's White River, something. Okay. I don't know who this is.
What now?
Oh gosh.
Until next time.
Yeah, till next time. Who's this person? Who's waiting off? Are you Mike? Oh, hey, the traveling alchemist. Hey. Alright. And I lost where I was.
People say you shouldn't be naked in public, but I managed to get a free outfit out of it, so it can't be all that bad. I mean, it's not like you would leave me walking around naked the whole time.
If it wasn't for the I'm peckish. So that answers that question. I don't want to say she's right, but maybe she is. I wouldn't leave her alone. No comment.
I am staying out of this.
Another maggot.
Can I say that is becoming more and more my experience that archery, I don't know where the encampment is. I feel like we've missed it. It's not this far up. Am I right? I was thinking it was here, but I think this is too far. Do you see how that's... Would that have been a hit? Okay. Am I that? I might need to cough up 500 gold. All right. We should have hit the... I think it's right here. It's just more overgrown than usual.
Did you hear something?
See? I believe there's 3. How did they get behind a barricade? And why my girl's not attacking the people that I'm attacking? How are you behind a barricade? When did that happen? Well, won't you come on down? Let's see whose end is here. Oh, you said near. Well, let's see whose end is here near. Near here. I feel like something tells me you see me. So why don't you just come on out? I feel like, ooh. And I missed. Okay, what about the other one? Oh. Alright, we'll take that. Is that your skeleton? Oh, suck it now. Ow. Okay, so I need to give you the tomes. Apparently. Oh, look at that. Hey, come on now, don't push. All right. Okay. I think we read that one already. Ooh, the Oblivion Crisis. I think we read that one already. Okay. That looks like there's some issues here. Oh, we'll take the coin first. Whoa. Alright, so this is all different. This is definitely all different. Take the food. Iron arrow. Iron arrow. Is that from me? Could be. Alright. Yeah, see? That was weird that they just sat up here waiting for us to come up and kill him. As opposed to just, you know, coming down and saying, hey, we'll kill you. Okay. Let's do this. Now, here's another thing that I actually enjoy as well. When I have my weapon out, it doesn't put it away to pick flowers, access anything. So it kind of assumes that, hey, I can chew gum and talk at the same time. Did you see where I aimed, right? You saw where I aimed and where it actually hit. I just wanted to point that out because that is extremely frustrating. I need to back up off of that. Oh my gosh, I'm just collecting all kinds of milk. Oh, did somebody's torch go out? It wasn't mine. Oh, look at this. Poor guy. We'll take your fur, bro. Sorry. Okay. Well, I could. Once the sword was on the ground. Alright, I need to take that. I need to take that. Okay, I'll take that too. Normally, but this doesn't do me any good. Alright. I'll take that. Ooh, imp stool. God dang it. We'll take that, but we're not going to take anything else. Ooh, juniper berries. Full show. Can I get the imp stool? Alright. Now we saw where I was aiming. Okay. Because that one got him in the knee. That was right to the knee. Oh, come on. You're right there. All right, let's see if we can lure you out. Whoa.
What was that?
Oh, we got what's her name? Sophia. Don't run. Don't run. I'm not good enough to hit you on the run. Yes, please. Please. Or cursing me for hitting you with the arrow.
I'll show you what a real orc can do.
Oops. I didn't want to take that. One first, yes. I know. I'm over here looting while the girls are over here fighting and stuff. Because I have every bit of faith in them. You see what I'm saying? I have no doubt that they will win out. Apparently, it was misplaced. I love the knee shots. I love the shots to the knee that just takes them right on out.
There you are.
Somebody. How you gonna let them get close to me, huh? You both. Here, I was just singing your praises. Then all of a sudden, I almost die. Whoa. Okay. You can't let them get that close to me. Oh. I think I got the wolf in the knee too. Feels like it. There we go. Going first. Thank you very much. Is that everybody?
I hope you have a backup plan if we get caught.
Yeah. I hand you over. And then I run. Say it's all your idea. You don't need me, you have her. You should just let me go. Sounds about like a good plan. Alright. Red Guards are dark-skinned human denizens of Hammerfell. Known for their pride and independence, these talented warriors are better suited as skirmishers or adventurers than as rank-and-file soldiers. I can't disagree, because I'm not a soldier. I am an adventurer. I know my role. Uh-oh. Oh, see now? You done complicated things. You see? Because right here, look at this. Oh. Too far. See, the thing is, and this is the testament to greed and just not knowing when to quit. So they moved everything around. That lockbox had what we need in there. Normally, you couldn't get it without fighting the dude first. But we have managed, or we have gotten what we were looking for. Uh-oh.
What was
Oh.
that? Go ahead, try and fight back.
Did I hit her?
I'll rip your heart out.
Oh, dang. I was expecting to have to switch. Alright, so we gotta switch. Because nope. But one of these. There we go. God dang it. Alright. There we go. Okay. Okay. We gotta look at weight and price. And look at our quiver. God dang it. I knew it. And that's annoying because I've supposedly shut it off. And here's the other thing right here. Coin purse. Total gold weight. Right? So and you guys have heard me state it over and over again. My issues with the coin and the ammo having weight isn't an argument against realism. I'm all for it if it all works together, right? So in realism, you're not carrying around 5,000 gold pieces. You're just not. You know what I mean? In reality. So, because what you're saying is, and more than likely a gold piece, it's going to weigh probably about an ounce or so. Half an ounce. If we even just say it weighs half an ounce. That means 32 gold pieces weigh about a pound. So 3,200 gold pieces, right? 3,200 gold pieces would weigh what? 1,000? What? 100 pounds or 1,000 pounds? Maybe 100 pounds. So right there, I'm carrying around 100 pounds of coins. Now, of course, here it's trying to mitigate, right, for the weight, and instead I'm only carrying 13 pounds of gold, right? And so, like I said, I'm for the realism if it's going to work all the way around. Well, no, it doesn't work there. And then the ammo, right? In this case, the arrows and the bolts. Well, if it didn't take so many arrows to kill your foe, you might get away with carrying around less arrows. And granted, but it says I only have 21 pounds of arrows. And in reality, that might be true. That really might be true. But the reason we're carrying around so many arrows is because in real life, if I shot you one time in the neck with an arrow, the fight's over. Even if it doesn't kill you, the fight is pretty much over. You're not coming after me, and I don't need to worry about you. If I get you one time with an arrow in right through your ribs into your lung, the chances are you're pretty much down and out for the fight, if not dying. And in these games, you can't you can't, well, you could, but then you're going to have those, and then the knock is going to be, well, if I can one-shot enemies, then enemies should be able to one-shot you. And then the other thing is, if I take an arrow in between my ribs, then I should be down and out too. And I mean, at some point, then the game is no longer fun. You know what I mean? You take one lucky shot and boom. You know, you're either on your way to medical, or the game's over. You know what I mean? And it's a constant thing there. So there's that fine line that you have to walk, where how do we make it as real as possible, but also kind of make it so that the game is fun to play and then it can continue. So for me, it's like, well, until you truly fix it and get it working right, it isn't a deal breaker. Well, for me, it's a deal breaker the other way, but it isn't a deal breaker for me if ammo and money don't have weight. I'm not going to argue, you know what I mean? I'm not going to complain about it, and it isn't going to bother me one bit. As a matter of fact, it's going to bother me if they do. You know what I mean? And in case in point, in a game like, say, Fallout or somewhere else, where you empty 2 or 3 clips into an enemy just to take them down because you've increased the difficulty to make it challenging to a point where, yeah, I gotta put 100 rounds into someone, 50 rounds into someone just to take them down. Well, now I gotta carry around 50 times however many enemies I think I'm gonna be facing. And then, so now you're carrying around several hundred rounds of ammo. And again, it's based on, you're doing this because of the mechanics of the game, because of the game, right? And the difficulty and the settings, not because it's real. So it's kind of a hypocrisy. It's kind of hypocritical to say, well, I want it real, so I want weight, but I don't want it real because it's going to take 50 rounds to take this person out. You can't have it both ways. Pick one or the other. Make it work one way or the other. And then, then I will have no argument. But if you can't make it work that way, then, it's like, if I got, like I said, if I got to carry around so much ammo and so much gold because of, the economy and because of the way the game is, then it's a concession that you need to make. Right? Because it's not a realistic hardship to impose the way you're doing it. So I don't know. That's my 2 cents on it, and that's why I really don't like ammo and gold weight in these games. So money weight. Now, granted, we've surpassed the weights of those. So the question is, the warmth for this one is why I'm keeping it, right? Because the warmth here isn't anywhere near what it needs to be. And then this one, it's worth money, but it is very heavy. This one, and then I carry this around because I keep thinking I'm gonna do some. It's one of those things where you end up someplace and you're like, okay, I want to do some mining, and you don't have a pickaxe to do it. And you're like, God dang it. And usually when that, the only time that will ever happen is like if you're you're just walking out in the open and you walk into a corundum mine or you walk into a gold vein that's outside and you don't have an axe on you, and then now you can't, you know what I mean? And it's so, but if you find yourself in a mine, more than likely there's an axe laying around so you can still mine stuff. So the question is, at this point, do I really need to be carrying a pickaxe with me? And then the Iron Mage Circlet. At just 5, it's a weight of 5, and it's not worth any. Well, it's worth 60, but we would get what, 10? So is it really worth carrying it around for the resale value? And the answer probably is no. So get rid of that. I picked up the loot, but I don't want to. Oh, I picked that up by mistake. And the gird we don't need. Okay. So we'll put all that stuff there. We were lucky enough to take this guy down before. And then right now I'm not even going to take the ammo. Okay. Well, actually, let's go up here. See what's up here. Because we just made room and we didn't make enough. I made 9 pounds of room, and I'm sure there's probably more than that in this chest. Gosh. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. The muddy circlet, we don't. Do we need the muddy circlet? Okay, so now we have a bed. Olaf and the dragon. And then we have a place to sit. Okay. Oh, and look at this. Trials of Saint Alicia. I don't recall this book, actually. Why did I take it? I don't know. Now, what we should do at this point, we don't need to crouch. And hey, Sophia, let me talk to Look at this. Good news. Looks like we got the papers you needed.
Finally.
Dear, I really do want to say that this was hardly an easy task. But I did keep my end.
Well, well. You actually did what you said you were going to do.
Well, I find you worth the effort. Does that surprise you at all?
There are few whose hearts are full of purpose, whose lives are full of deeds. Perhaps I've misjudged.
Perhaps.
I'm glad to have met you. Thank you.
And
as promised, here's my trade. And my gratitude. But, well, it's been 50 years.
Holy cow.
Don't know what to do.
Let me help you remember.
Please.
You know, you are such a beautiful dark elf, Janessa.
Yes, I understand. I can see the lust in your eyes.
Oh, dang.
Do whatever it is you need to
Oh, my
do.
gosh. Janessa nervously removed her armor and laid her weapons aside. She felt completely vulnerable standing there, a feeling she was unaccustomed to. She shivered as the fair stranger slowly and very gently pulled her close. And then she began to feel warm again. Yay! Yay! All right, speak to her. Well, Janessa, was that okay for you? It's been a while.
Yes. Thank you. But the deed is done. We need speak of it no longer.
What if I want more?
You and I share a battle bond. And that is more than enough for me.
But what about me?
More was never meant for us.
Okay, Janessa, you gotta tell me. Your girlfriend. You know, the one that died. Can you tell me more about her?
You know I can't tell you that.
I think I've proven myself worthy of the tale.
Gods, you are curious.
I am.
Fine.
What happened?
Windhelm happened.
Windhelm?
Windhelm's a haven of prejudice and narrow thinking. The dark elves they hate. Like me. They make it difficult for us to earn a living, and my people live like dirty animals.
Well, why did you stay?
We fled from Morrowind after Varnfell erupted
Okay, I
almost
remember that.
200 years ago.
Right.
This isn't at all what we expected, but it's our home. Someday, I hope we can get away from here. Perhaps move back to Morrowind.
Is that what you want? And your love, she came from Morrowind?
No. She was a Nord girl.
What? You mean you came to Skyrim and fell in love with a Nord girl?
Yes. The Nords living in Windhelm despise us. They were offended that I was chosen to be her love. She was not of my kind, and for that, they killed her.
She was not of your kind? You mean from Morrowind? Is that what they meant? They killed her?
My love was stolen from me, and I was sent to prison.
Wait, what? Wait. You were sent to prison because someone killed your girl? Janessa. Okay, that's a tale that's tragic. Oh my goodness.
Tragedy, war, death. It is all that I know. When I fall asleep at night, I feel alone.
You're not
without
alone.
her. How I hate that city.
Okay, you know these papers, right? They have to go back to Windhelm. To the East Empire Company.
True, but I know how to deal with it. I know nothing of fear.
Well, I think I better go with you. I think we need to go together.
As you wish. Thank you for your friendship. However, first, I should see how the other Morrowind refugees are getting along.
We'll do that. We'll check on them too. Okay.
Let's go.
What time is it? See, and I just realized right at the bottom of the screen, there's our time. And there we are. And there we are. We gotta head to Windhelm. We got what else? All right, let's get out of here first. Let's get out of here. This guy, I mean, So you can see we got the papers here. We didn't have to go up and face that guy. We could have just snuck right back on out of here, and he could have been none the wiser. And see what this has done now? Do you see what this has done? Okay, so we'll come up here. And yeah, we're gonna head to White River Watch. Okay. Whoa. Holy cow, look how high this is. Oh shoot, once we start going, oh, we're sliding. Okay, wait for it. All right.
I thought about becoming a bandit.
Okay,
Decided I prefer
I'm the only one that actually has to make it down. The rest of them will teleport to wherever I end up. So I just have to find the way. Oh God, don't kill yourselves.
How many people does it take to screw a chandelier?
Oh dang,
I don't know, but it could be painful.
I bet it
You know,
could be.
because you might fall and hurt yourself.
Oh, well, that's not how you said it. You have a habit of saying things not the way you mean them. You see how that had to go? Okay, that might be Sophia. All right. So, well, we can't let our okay. What did I do with our weight? All right, wasn't enough. All right, good. Oh dang, who's throwing? Okay, we can't take any of that. Take that, but we can at least look through the stuff and see if. All right. What other merchants do we have in White? None, right? You just throwing cheese around? What's my weight? God dang it. Nothing to do. What are these guys? Are those Stormcloak attacking an Imperial? Whose side are we on? If you're attacking the White Run Guard, you cannot attack the White Run Guard and expect to live. Okay, so right there, look at this. Okay, so now I gotta unload, come all the way back, and because there's some deadies. No, yeah, see, there's some floaties over here. What do you got here? We'll take the arrows, even though that should. Oh, sorry.
I break up with. need to learn to aim better with my bow.
You sure do. Well,
I'm all ears. Well, not literally, of course.
can you sing for me?
Which song? Sure, why not?
Mm-hmm.
The hero has a warrior's heart. I tell you, the Dragonborn comes with a voice wielding power and some ancient old art. Believe, the Dragonborn comes. It's an end to the evil and everyone knows. Beware, beware, the Dragonborn comes. For the darkness has passed and the flowers yet grow. You know, the Dragonborn comes.
Don't drown.
Dovahkiin, everybody let's sing. I don't know all the words, so I'm making them up. Da 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 na 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 na. Dovahkiin, na 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 na.
That was, girl.
Let me guess. You want to talk?
I do. I've got something for you.
What is it?
Let's see. It's all about value with her. So if it's not something, all right. So we're gonna try this one.
So you really do care about me?
I do. I have to admit. Especially after that song. That was, yes. Feel free to sing to me anytime you want. Are you okay? It's empty. All right. So now we know. We've got a couple of things.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your
Yeah?
hands only. Let's see here.
Ah, a letter from the Jarl. Moving up in the world, eh?
Looks like that's it.
I'm trying.
Go.
All right, man. Peace. Okay. Leave the cabbages alone. All right, so we got to hit the Windhelm. Probably the best way to go is via carriage. I'm going to assume we've already been there.
I have been told that I have one of the nicest voices in Skyrim, or even Tamriel for that matter. I must say I am inclined to agree.
I am inclined to agree too. Did we lose Janessa? This is the second time that I've lost her in a playlist. The first time, though, it wasn't my fault. Okay, so the other time was in True North, and I think she was either taken or killed. And we haven't been able to figure out which one. All right. Okay. Oh no! Merchant caravan is gone. And the reason I'm still going real quick here, instead of hopping on the carriage, is kind of twofold. One, just realized that what's her name is still here. Is here. Adrian is still is here and can possibly buy quite a bit of stuff off of us. So why not? Oh dang. Oh shoot. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. No! Where is the body? I was willing to walk slow. His sword did not pop all the way over here, and he's dead over at the what's name. That is a possibility. It is a possibility that he's dead over there. Well, it isn't a possibility. It is for most assuredly so that he died. The sword is here, which was why I could access everything else of his. But if the body is like, say, over at the river, nothing then it's over there. I should have realized what I was looking at and taken everything but that and saved that one for last. Now, we could get lucky and he was killed inside the gates, and that just means it's a murder mystery. Also, just real quick, all our stuff is still there. Yeah, I know. We're already walking slow. No point in making it any slower. I used to use one of those barrels over there. I used to that would be where I would put all my stuff, and hope that it would still be there.
You're got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More
now,
inside.
Adrian is happy with Adrian, you're as lovely as your steel is sharp.
Don't talk such rot.
Oh, you It ain't rot, babe. It is not rot. So, how's business going?
Oh, fine.
Mm-hmm.
But if I hope to be as good as Yorland Greymane someday, there is more work to be done.
Yeah. Well, okay. There we go. You just have to keep practicing your craft. I know you can get there.
Indeed. But it takes plenty of raw materials that are in short supply.
Mm-hmm.
Sadly, they're proving elusive. Maybe
Really?
you can help me.
Oh, most definitely. Tell me.
There's an orc mine in East March Hold.
Oh,
I'm interested in
I'm
getting
headed
ore
that
from
way.
there. But they'll only give it to blood kin. I'm not one of them.
Wait a minute. You have to be bloodkin?
Yes. I've been talking to my sources around the holds. I've heard that chief is a strange one. He might be vulnerable enough to deal with an outsider like me. See if you can't convince that orc. Please.
And how do you suppose I do that?
The information wasn't easy to come by, but search out around the rift. See if you can find an orc village. I hear that people have been providing assistance working in the mines. I need you to see if there's any information to be gotten regarding the mine. That'd be a good place to start.
Oh, yeah. I'll travel and I'll talk to this orc for you. Yeah.
Good. You're someone who can get things done.
Oh,
I
yeah.
like
Well,
that.
for you.
All in this note. And take this heart. Something tells me I should give it to you. Good luck out there.
Well, thank you. Hey, what do you got for sale?
Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
We love Adrian. We would do anything for her. Okay, so she has our favorite elven dagger, which is interesting. No, because we probably sold it to her when it was favorited in our what's the name and elven quarterstaff of reaping. All right, and then she does have chainmail helm. We have all the rings we need. We already have elven boots. Okay. We don't need that. Okay. So, oh, she ain't got much money at all. So we got to do this by weight. And let's just... Alright. There you go. So what we need is heavy, but... Oh, dang, that's it right there. That did nothing for a carry weight. Yeah, you can have it. Okay. Here, you can have this one too. And that one. Okay. Actually, wait. Let's go back here. How much leather do I have? Oh, I got plenty. Okay.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
I won't. Thank you. Okay. Why is that the only thing I can make better? Man, that sucks. And if I go inside in the War Maidens, I don't anticipate him having any money then because she doesn't either. Right? I expect them to be tied
Welcome
together.
to War Maidens. Now you, my girl, have definitely come to the right place.
Oh, well, okay.
The finest weapons and armor.
Oh, I was 100% wrong, and his inventory is even different. Wow, I was not expecting that. That just changes the entire game. Oh, look at that. You got scale. Okay. I still don't have any manuals that I would need. But the fact is, you have money. And I'm not gonna sell. I'm gonna sell those. I just did that one up. What's the 149? This is all right. So you can go. You can go. Yep. So I'm doing sailor gauntlets, but you can see, and then 14, so not even close. Take that. All right, let's go look at weapons. All right. So either a dwarven greatsword or We can sell that. I can give this to Janessa. Let's sell that as well. We still got a lot of weight to get up off of us. The Elven Shield. Yeah, take it. Just take it. Okay. Red glitter dust. I don't know what that does. And then, so the hides. Here, take that. Take that. Okay. I kind of think I do want to. All right. Just don't know, man. I don't know. Okay, the great sword and okay, the dwarven warhammer is okay. Okay. Now the axe or the axe. This is 120. This is 126. So the freezing, we need to just destroy it and get the what's the name off of it. That's what we're gonna do. All right.
Good doing business with you.
Yeah. Hey, Janessa.
Need something?
Want to trade some things with you.
If that is what you wish.
It is. All right, so she already has one dwarven short sword and a Dawnguard war axe made of rare silver alloy enchanted to devastate the undead. So she already has that. And so if I give her the orcish short sword, right? See, so she's going to use that instead. So she doesn't need this one. And she doesn't necessarily need this one either. And part of me is like, why aren't I using it, really, to tell you the truth? Okay. But we'll let her keep holding on to them for now. Alright. I didn't realize he was going to have money opposite of her. You know, different from hers. Because my experience has been, you talk to her, okay, like, and then really, it's like in Dawnstar. If you talk to the armor, I can't think of his name right now, Freylift or whatever. You talk to him, Freylin, and then you go talk to his wife. You know, they have the same inventory, they have the same money. You know what I mean? And I could swear that that's always been the same here as well. I don't think I have any ingots to upgrade this stuff with. I would need 2 quicksilvers and a dwarven ingot to upgrade and steel. Technically, if I really wanted to. Hey, Adrian.
Have you met my father? He's the steward up at Dragon's Reach.
Yeah, I met him. Yeah, piece of work.
Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
I know. But what I really want is I want one of these. or 2. And then you got anything else? No, you don't. I need Quicksilver. Where are you at with the Quicksilver? Is that really the only ones I need? Yeah, that's it. Okay. All right. Thank you.
Until next time.
Yeah. Don't worry. Don't be a stranger. All right. And then here's the funny thing, right? Oh, no, that's not funny. All right. Still isn't equal out to what this Nordic 4-axe can do. And I'm still not sold on the bows. Dwarven. I need a dwarven ingot. That's what I needed. Okay. Is it late?
Be careful.
5. See, I so appreciate this. Just being able to do that. Right? Instead of just so much better.
I
was
don't know
hoping
why
to-
the companions think they are so honorable. They sent some hired thug to beat up some priest in the Temple of Kinnereth. As if a priest has ever posed a threat to anyone.
Hold on a sec. We'll talk to her real quick.
So, have you gotten Nettlebane back from those filthy hag ravens yet?
No, I haven't, but I just wanted to
Somewhat, yes. At first it seemed a distant thing, heard only in the idle speech of guards and traders. When the wounded soldiers began to return from battle, I did what I could to help them. As more of the sick and injured came to the temple, my work as a healer became more important than my duties as a priestess. I wish only an end to the fighting, so that I can tend to the temple once more.
Okay. And you're a priestess of Kinnereth.
Indeed. The temple here in the city is my charge. The goddess's divine blessings have no doubt helped make Whiterun a thriving and prosperous city. After all, it is she who brings rain to our crops and fair weather on the harvest days.
Okay.
May
Hey.
Kinnereth's winds blow you to fortune.
Oh, thank you. Okay. So we have our marching orders, really, for everything, right? And then, in truth, so we have to gather 9 silver ores. Okay, so we might stay the night actually. We might not actually leave. It's getting late. It's already 5:30. We could go catch the coach and get us to Windhelm. In time for us to go ahead and jump into the inn and sleep there. So that could be something. We'll figure that out next time. Right now, though, we do have basically a full plate. Now we got several things that we got to get done. Janessa's thing in Windhelm. That's gonna be several missions that we got to get taken care of. At least 2 or 3 that we have to do. We still haven't done the Nettlebane. I don't know that we're ready to take on Hag Ravens, but then we also have to concentrate on Adrian's request about the ore thing, and that one's going to be kind of.
I wonder why the
That's going to be a
Dark
thing,
called Dark
and
Elves.
I don't know that we're ready for it.
Makes them sound really evil.
And the part that I don't know that we're ready for, and then one of the things we should really look for to cheat the system is to make sure we have a couple of troll fats and I forget what else we need. But we need definitely a couple of troll things, troll fat. So a couple of bowls of that. But that one's going to require a couple of things. So we're looking at, just to complete those two, a couple of episodes, and then then maybe we'll be ready for Nettlebane. And then we also have to figure out at what point, and then if we either have to decide at that point, do those two, come back, kick off the dragon stuff proper, and then head out and with Lydia, and that way we have the force we need in order to be able to do the Nettlebane stuff. I don't trust us. I just don't feel comfortable, because that one's quite a few things. And then you can see, even in the last one, that last boss fight, I think we got lucky that we were able to take him down with the arrows, because he took both of them out pretty quick. And he was almost on me, and he might have been on me fast enough where I didn't switch weapons and would have went down pretty quickly. We'll see. Well, guys, that's going to be it. Remember, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you next time out. All right? Peace.